the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater. And ladies and gentlemen, this time, this time, I am going to dread going back to the theater because it is time for the latest Tyler Perry movie to come out. And let's see what craziness I get into this time. Ladies and gentlemen, my review of the 2018 comedy with a question mark? We'll find out. Nobody's Fool. Coming up now. Danica, a New York City marketing company executive, is moving up in her company and on the verge of a big promotion. She gets a surprise, though, when her sister, Tanya, gets out of prison and is forced to take her in as their mother won't put up with her. Tanya soon finds out that Danica has been talking to a guy for the last year, but has never seen him in person or even video chatted. Tanya also tries to get Danica to give her boss at the coffee shop, Frank, a chance as he's been flirting with her for years. Tanya decides she's going to take matters into her own hands and calls some help to see if Danica's boyfriend is real or if she's being catfished. So what did I think of Nobody's Fool? I thought it's a ghastly comedy. While not Tyler Perry's worst movie by a mile, not even this year, there's still a ton of things to dislike about this feature. From its horribly lame opening credit scene with Danica dancing through her apartment, we know we're in for a rough ride. Like almost all of Perry's films, there are a number of WTF moments here that will surprise audience members, not really for good reasons, and cause some face-palming and howling at the screen. The film can get pretty raunchy at times, and we even get a couple of almost Skinamax-worthy sex scenes. So many of the jokes fall flat on their face and just aren't funny. I think I might have only chuckled once. The gags also go on way too long, and there's far too much ad-libbing. And this is the first time, and then goes on for a few more minutes after that. The most entertaining part of the movies is a cameo from Neve and Max from the Catfish show, who stopped by to film portions of their television show. The plot is a big mess. There's so many subplots that come and go, and really don't amount to much in the end. Just when you think the film is finally wrapping up, there's yet another plot twist that extends the movie for another 20 or 30 more minutes of torture. It's also repetitive with its family arguments and breakups and makeups. There's also a lot of boring work drama where Danica is dealing with trying to come up with a slogan for a perfume ad. Speaking of Danica, she's not very likable of a character to follow at all. She treats Frank like crap a number of times, even after he gives her another chance, and her list of things she wants to have in a guy is laughable. While I like Tiffany Haddish, she was very over the top here and turned the dial up to 100 throughout her whole performance here, where it got to be a bit much. While she's a supporting character, she had a lot to do in the first hour, and then just kind of fades into the background through the rest. The cast stars Tika Sumpter as Danica, the executive who's been unlucky with love as of late, Tiffany Haddish as Tanya, Danica's sister who moves in with her and starts to interfere in her personal life, Whoopi Goldberg as Lola, Tanya and Danica's weed-smoking mother, and Omari Hardwick as Frank, Tanya's boss at the coffee shop who's smitten with Danica. Nobody's Fool is about as fun as a trip to the dentist's office and ranks as one of the worst romantic comedies I've seen in a while. Nobody's Fool? Tyler Perry, guess what? You know what rating you're gonna get? I only got 2 words for you. Suck it! Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back for another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTruePlaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.